Good morning. Today we have an update on the boys basketball team, another Black History Month fact, and much more. It's Tuesday, February the 4th, and this is MCHSLive.com News Morning Edition.
Good morning. Last night, the boys basketball team traveled to East Jackson High School to take on the Jackson County Panthers in the Region 8 3A tournament play-in game. With the season on the line, the Dogs stepped up and took the lead early in the first quarter and never looked back. The Dogs were led by Ty Butler with 16 points, and A.J. Brown and Malachi Hardy each put up 10. The Dogs took the 53-44 win and will play again tonight at Franklin County at 8:30. Unfortunately, we will not have a broadcast of that game, but we will update our social media feeds throughout the game. We will get you to date on the scores and more in tomorrow's show. Today, the Esports League of Legends has been canceled. The team will compete again next Tuesday. The Esports team will have a state championship watch party tomorrow afternoon in the cafe. Tomorrow, the soccer team opens their season with a game against Putnam County. The girls start at 5 and the boys start at 7. Be there and support your soccer teams. Top college football teams are in a race to get the highest recruits for the 2020 season. Teams got most of the recruits in December, and they're tying ends now. Georgia is said to have the highest recruits. It is unknown who will get the highest recruit. Lamar Jackson, a second-year quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, was named NFL's MVP and joins Tom Brady as the only unanimous selections. They are both the only players to receive every single vote for MVP. Now, let's get to today's Knowledge is Power question.
Today's Black History Month moment is a surprising fact about what some people call an American icon. Did you know cartoon character Betty Boop was inspired by an African American jazz singer named Esther Jones? Betty Boop's signature look and sound can be traced back to Jones, who performed in the Cotton Club in the 1920s. Jones was better known as Baby Esther, and her boops and other childlike scat sounds attracted a lot of attention, including that of Betty Boop's cartoonists Max Fleischer. Her Jones style didn't bring her much fame, but a piece of her life lives on the Betty Boop character. Yesterday, NASA broke record with the solar probe getting closer to the sun. NASA probe has made records with being the fastest human-made object now closest object to the sun. The probe launched in 2018 and is made withstand the sun's scorching temperatures of the atmosphere. NASA launched the probe because they wanted to be the ones to solve the mystery of how the sun affects the Earth. Disney is planning on making many classics into action. This year, 2 new movies will be released, Mulan and 101 Dalmatians. Disney has made more movies on the way like Bambi, Peter Pan, Lilo and Stitch, Snow White, Little Mermaid, and many more. Demi Lovato performed publicly at the Grammys for the first time since 2018. She also sang the national anthem for the Super Bowl 54. After a drug overdose in 2018, she has been facing recovery and attempting to get back into the world of music. In technology news, the Iowa caucus results were delayed because of the new information gathering systems was used for the first time ever for this event. The technology used is under heavily scrutiny over cybersecurity concerns. Officials believe this technology needs to be more refinement before it is used again. Now let's get today's Knowledge is Power answer. Before we get out here today, let's give you another CTAE month fact. Did you know that 62% of high school students in Georgia take at least one CTAE class each year? Also, did you know that there are 17 career clusters for the students across state to choose from? Tune in tomorrow where we will have how the MCHS academies impact you and your career choices. Now let's get today's joke of the day. So my boss texted me and said, "Send me one of your funny jokes." I texted him back, "I'm busy working. I'll send one later." "That's hilarious," he said. "Send another one." How about one more before we close the show? What does a pepper do when it's angry? It gets all up in your face. Thank you for watching today's show. Make sure to tune in on tomorrow for the morning show. Check out who made today's show possible. Have a great and safe Tuesday, and as always, go Dogs.